Welcome to AutoCAD Learning. In this session, we will learn about drawing a 3D helix in different forms of it, like a general or cylindrical helix, conical helix with upward and downward direction, like decreasing or increasing radius forms. And also we will learn to draw the helix in clockwise and anti-clockwise twisting. Okay, so for the starting, we need to change the visual settings from top to southeast isometric. It has been changed. After that, you can find the 3D helix tool in the draw section of the top ribbon. Just go to the drop down of the draw section, and this is the helix tool. You can draw 2D spiral or 3D helix using this tool. So for this video, we will go for the 3D helix. The command for 3D helix is HELIX. You can give the command or click on it. So for drawing a helix, we have to specify the center base point of the base circle. I am giving the center base point for the base circle to be 5,5. After that, it will ask for the specify base radius or diameter. You can give diameter by giving D, enter, and giving the diameter value. Here I am giving the radius. I am giving the radius to be 5, and after that it will ask for the top radius, and similarly for the diameter you can give it by the diameter also. For the top radius we are giving it 5 because the top radius and base radius for a cylindrical helix should be the same. So it will be 5 and enter. After that we have to specify distinct properties of the helix. We can give the helix by axis endpoint. Axis endpoint is the endpoint of the central axis. You can give it. Number of turns, we can change the number of turns. I am changing the number of turns. You can see the number of turns here is 3. I am changing the number of turns to be 5. So number of turns has been changed. It is 5 now. We can change the turn height also and twist also. Twist means twist direction. So in this case I am giving the total height. I am specifying it by the total height and by the twist. For this case I am giving the twist to be anti-clockwise, that is the counterclockwise. I am selecting counterclockwise here in the twist section. So this is the counterclockwise twist, and I am giving the total height to be 15. So my first helix has been done. Next, if we want to do the 3D helix with clockwise twist in the cylindrical form, just go to the draw section over here, click on the helix tool and provide the center base point to be 20, 20. Okay, and after that specify the base radius to be 5, top radius to be 5 again, number of turns to be 5, and twist in the clockwise direction. You can give command CW or click on the CW over here. Now this is what it's look like in the clockwise direction twist, and to give the total height to be 15. So this is the helix in the clockwise direction. Next, if we want to go for a conical helix. So for the conical helix I am starting with radius decreasing. So for the center of the base point I am giving 35, 35, and the total radius for the base circle to be 5, and as it is decreasing type, the top radius I am giving it to be 2, that is the less than the base radius. Number of turns I am making it 5, and the twisting angle in counterclockwise direction, and the total height to be 15. So this is the conical helix with topward decreasing radius. If we want to do the conical helix in topward increasing radius, just specify the center base point to be 50, 50. I am specifying it, and the total radius at the base I am giving it 2 because it's the increasing type, and outer radius or top radius 5, and number of turns to be 5, and twist to be counterclockwise, and the total height is 15. So this is the topward increasing conical helix. Okay, we can do these two things in clockwise direction also. So let's go to the helix tool again. Give the center base point to be 65, 65, base radius to be 5, and top radius to be 2, twist to be in clockwise direction, number of turns 5, and the total height to be 15. So this is what this thing looks like in clockwise direction. And if we want to do this thing in the clockwise direction, just go, give the center base point to be 80, 80, and specify base radius to be 2, top radius to be 5, twist in clockwise direction, turns, number of turns to be 5, and total height 15. So these are the 6 types of helix we have drawn over here, with clockwise and anti-clockwise direction twist, and cylindrical, conical with topward increasing radius, and conical with topward decreasing radius. We have seen drawing these 6 types of helix. After that we will see using the other tools for drawing a helix. Let's go for the helix. We will do this for the cylindrical helix now. I am giving the center of the base circle to be 15, 15, and the radius to be 5, outer radius to be 5 again, and after that we can specify the turn height over here. I am giving the turn height to be 4, and I can specify the number of turns, or I can specify the total height. I am specifying the number of turns to be, let's say, 8. Okay. So this is our helix done with the turn height method. Okay. Delete it. Next, for the axis endpoint, let's go. Draw helix tool, center base point to be 5, 5, let's say, radius to be 5, top radius also to be 5, and I am giving the axis endpoint here now. Clicking on the axis endpoint, and in this way you can give the angle from x-axis and the height also. So if I can give the end coordinate, we can do it with the axis endpoint, or we can give the total height. I am giving the total height to be 50, comma or tab, the angle of alignment to be 60 degree. So my helix has been done in the oriented form. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video.